Hello everyone and welcome to the first video on the Liam Talks EFL YouTube channel. This will be the first video that you are coming across if you are obviously new to the channel. I'm a Wrexham fan. I've been going to watch Wrexham since 2012. I've seen the highs, I've seen the lows at Wrexham Football Club. I'm basically going to be bringing you all the best content from the Championship, League 1, League 2. You'll see shirt rankings, we'll have a look at players, we'll do a review on each league after every game week. There'll just be a lot of content coming on this channel, so before we get going into the shirt ranking, the first ever one on the channel, if you would like to see more EFL content, come to the channel. If you're looking to stay up to date with EFL content, this will hopefully be the place that you'll find all of the content that you do want. So if you would like to support the channel further, get down there, click the red subscribe button. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. The support you've shown without even uploading a video has been absolutely fantastic, so I cannot thank you enough for that. So in today's video, we're going to be ranking every League 1 home shirt for the upcoming 24-25 season. There's only two teams that have not released their kits of yet, so we're going to be going from best to worst, starting with 22nd place. I've gone for Stevenage, by far the worst shirt in League 1 this season. You've got that horrendous spark design coming up at the bottom of the shirt, and whilst they're at it, they may as well make that sponsor a bit bigger because it is massive. The block they've got alongside the sponsor name just completely ruins the centre design of the shirt, and it just overall is a very, very bad shirt. Like I've said, it is by far the worst in the league, and I don't know what they were thinking with that spark, with that massive block sponsor on the front. I'm not a fan of this at all. 21st place, I've gone for Barnsley. I think it's a really plain and poor attempt by Barnsley, a team that are going to be expected to be up there at the top end of the table this season. This is a really, really poor attempt at creating a good shirt. They've kept the American stars like last season, the only change being they've gone from white to red, which I think was possibly the right move. We saw last year's kit, the stars were very prominent and bold on the shirt, and I'm sure it definitely split opinions on a few Barnsley fans. So I think, making the stars red was definitely the right choice, but apart from that, it is a plain template shirt. There is nothing else to this shirt apart from those small stars at the top of the shirt. So 21st place for Barnsley. 20th place, I've gone for Lincoln City. Something just doesn't really sit right with me on this shirt. I don't know if it's the different colour combinations between red, white and black. I can't point a finger as to exactly what it is, but I'm just not convinced by this, and I'm not convinced by the multi-use of the different colours. You've got the red, white on the front and then the black on the collar and on the sleeves. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this shirt. 19th place, Bolton Wanderers. Now, Bolton, they've gone for a centralised badge this season. I think when it comes to having a centralised badge as a team, it can really be a good feature on a shirt. There's a lot of shirts out there with centralised badges that are absolute beauties, but in this instance, a very, very poor attempt from Bolton Wanderers, another team who are expected to go up this season from League 1 to the Championship, who are going to be up there in and around that automatics playoffs. If they're going to get promoted this year, would they really want to be remembering the shirt that they got promoted in with a centralised badge, a bright green sponsor and a plain templated shirt? Very poor from Bolton Wanderers, and rightly so, your 19th place. 18th place, Lancashire side, Wigan Athletic. They've gone for the similar style to Bolton Wanderers, a centralised badge, but the only reason why this is one step above is because it's got that blue and white stripes on the front of the shirt. It's actually got a design to it, unlike Bolton Wanderers, but I think it's an effortless attempt at a shirt. It's just the blue and white stripes, the badge in the middle. Some people might like it. It's just very simple, and in terms of the other shirts that are going to be ranking, I don't think it gets above 18th place. 17th place, Mansfield Town, the newly promoted side. I think this is another relatively plain shirt, which is becoming a bit of a theme in this video, but again, it's just a bit of a plain shirt. You've got the darker and the lighter yellow stripes going down the shirt. I can get behind the round collar, but other than that, there is nothing really to this shirt. In some instances, the Mansfield fans might be thinking less is more in terms of this shirt. I can understand why some fans like it, but in my opinion, I do think it's quite plain. Of course, like Wigan Athletic, it doesn't beat any other teams that we're going to be ranking. 16th place, Burton Albion. I like the black pinstripes and the cuffs on the sleeves. The collar's a very different approach to the shirt, different approaches to what we've seen other teams in League 1 go for this season. It's a bang average shirt, and I think 16th place is right for Burton. 15th place, Stockport County. It seems to be Puma's theme this season to go with that design of, you'll have a weird design on the collar and on the cuffs of the sleeves and just leave the front of the shirt plain, which is exactly what's happened to a few teams in this division this season. It's a plain shirt, Stockport County. I don't know if their fans are like it or not. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're a Stockport County fan. Let me know your thoughts on this shirt, but in my opinion, bang average, yet again, 15th place. 14th place, Shock. It's a Puma shirt, and Shock it's got that same pattern that we've seen at Stockport County. The design on the collar and on the cuffs, and a plain design on the front of the shirt. You know, I get with these aren't Premier League teams that we're talking about, you're not going to get the best designs in the world, but I do think it is a shame because, you know, Stockport County recently promoted Blackpool. There's potential that you could do some really good things with these shirts, and it just seems like this year there's been a really effortless attempt from Puma. 13th place, Northampton Town, and guess who the manufacturer is? It's Puma. Yet again, Puma coming through with that absolutely wonderful design of a plain template on the front of the shirt, and a really unique design that we have not seen in any other League One team's home shirts this season. I do like the claret that Northampton Town do play, and I think that's the reason why it's placed above Blackpool and Stockport County. But again, it's a Puma shirt, and again, we've seen that plain front and sort of that unique design on the collar and on the sleeves. 12th place, I've gone for the team down in Devon, Exeter City. You can't really go wrong with red and white stripes. I think Adidas have done a solid job with Exeter's kit this season. It's an interesting sponsor to say the least. You know, it's quite a common design that you will see seen in like the lower leagues and some even like in this instance League One teams, but it's a design that you will not be let down with. So 12th place for Exeter City. 11th place, Rotherham United. You probably think I'm crazy due to the fact I've just been slagging off the 3 other teams with these Puma kits and the fact Rotherham haven't been, you know, coming straight after Northampton, Blackpool and Stockport, but I think this Puma design is actually quite nice. Maybe that's a bit of red and white bias coming in, but for once I actually do like the design they've gone for on the collar and on the sleeves, and that white stripe coming down the side of the shirt. I think it's quite a clean kit, but again, please don't hate me in the comment section down below. 10th place, Birmingham City. Now, a lot of people won't like this shirt. They'll think it's plain, it's simplistic, but I'm a bit of a fan. I can't say I'm a massive fan. I'm not going to go around, you know, boasting about how good this shirt is. I think it is just above average, and I think it is, you know, going to do the job for Birmingham City this season. There'll definitely be mixed opinions about it, but I think the white stripe across could have been a very, very bad feature had it not been for the sponsor they've got. I think the sponsor makes it look quite clean. If they would have had some betting sponsor on there, or like the Stevenage sponsor, a prominent one that is going to ruin that stripe across the shirt, I think this would definitely have been easily bottom 4, but the sponsor definitely does save that unique feature across the front of the shirt. So Birmingham City, 10th place. 9th place, my team Wrexham AFC. Now the shirt definitely has mixed opinions. We've seen when it was first released, the fans on social media, some either absolutely love this shirt or some just don't like it, and for me, I'm sat on the fence. I think it is a decent-ish shirt. I love the dragon scales on the front. I love the detailing, you know, that they've put into this shirt. The dragon scales, the dragon on the front, the aggressive mining disaster on the nape of the shirt. So I think, you know, there's definitely been effort being put into the design of the shirt. I just think it is slightly let down by the collar. I don't have a problem with the sleeves. I just think the collar is quite chunky and prominent, but apart from that, I think it's definitely an upper mid-table shirt. 8th place, Leyton Orient. This is a great nod to their FA Cup semi-final campaign in 1977-78. I've seen a lot of people ranking these shirts this season and a lot of people putting it low down, but in my opinion, I really like this shirt. You know, you've got the 2 white stripes coming down. I always love a shirt that's inspired by a retro shirt, you know, that has some meaning behind it. So I think it's a clean shirt. I think it will grow on people as time goes on. I've seen Orient fans saying they're still sat on the fence. They're not too sure what to think of it yet, but I think a lot of fans will grow on this kit. In my opinion, I'm an early fan of this home shirt. 7th place, Charlton Athletic. Now this is another shirt inspired from the past. The shape of the sword in the badge has been used to create a really nice subtle design on the front of the shirt, a nice rounded collar. I think overall this is a really nice shirt. I love the shade of red. I love the circular collar. Overall, a clean kit from Charlton Athletic. 6th place, Shrewsbury Town. As much as I don't want to say this, this is a shirt that I am a bit of a fan of, I can't lie. This has got a really retro feel to it, and I'm sure that was the theme when they were designing this kit. You know, the button collar, it just has that retro feel to it, and I think the colours that Shrewsbury do don at home in their home shirt really do match, you know, the style of the shirt and what they're trying to do with this shirt. 5th place, Huddersfield Town. I'm a big fan of this shirt. You've got the classic blue and white that Huddersfield have played in for many, many years now, and it's got that lovely pinstripe design, you know, in between those stripes going down the shirt. I think the pinstripes definitely do take it from a 6 to an 8 out of 10. Umbro, you've produced a really, really good shirt for Huddersfield Town this season. They get my 5th place. 4th place, I've gone for the Royals Reading. I wish I supported Reading just so I could buy this home shirt and wear this shirt with pride. The lovely white and blue horizontal stripes going across the shirt, which intertwines with the club's history. You know, you've got the crowns in between the blue stripes on the shirt. Take a bow, Reading Football Club. This is a brilliant shirt. Third place, I've gone for Crawley Town now. When I had the idea of ranking shirts this season, I was not expecting Crawley Town, you know, to be in and up there in the top 4 definitely. But they've got a really good shirt this season. I think they've done a really good job. They've switched manufacturers from Adidas, and I love the devil-inspired design on the front of the shirt. You know, you've got the devil's fork. This really does show that the devil is in the detail. A massive upgrade from what Crawley fans are used to in the past couple of seasons, so a deserved third place for Crawley. Second place, Peterborough United. This is a beautiful shirt. I love this city design on the front of the shirt. I think this is what all shirts should be like in this league. You should have at least some sort of pattern on the front, a message to, you know, Puma for the likes of Stockport, Blackpool. You should have something that represents the team that you are supporting and the team that you're representing on the shirt, and I think there's been some really nice shirts that have done this in all the leagues in the EFL. So well done Peterborough and well done Puma for producing a really, really good shirt. First place, there was only going to be one shirt. When I looked at these shirts straight away, this was the shirt that stuck out to me. This was the shirt that I knew immediately was going to be in my first place. Cambridge United. By far the best shirt in the division. The retro look is inspired by their playoff winning campaign 35 years ago. A stunning shirt, and everything, I mean everything about this shirt is a 10 out of 10. You can even see the sponsor sort of, you know, suits the shirt. It doesn't look too prominent on the shirt. It blends in really well. All the features on this shirt have the hallmarks to be the best shirt in the division, and that is why Cambridge United get my first place. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like. Let me know your favourite kit in the comment section down below. What do you think the best is? What do you think the worst is? Make sure to subscribe, do all that good stuff, help us hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be another shirt ranking. Until then, take care guys.